Yo, YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy BG. We back at it. We gonna check out today's Chicks Move, going over this Maul, Drake, and his co-host little issue they got going on. Maul is in his bag, man. Yeah, check out Chicks Move's channel. He's doing his thing, man. He stays up to date on all the hip hop news. Let's check it out.
Your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh boy, here we go, you guys. This is evil, you guys. This is witchcraft. I gotta give some of you guys props. A lot of you guys called it in the last video. You guys said Chigs. Maul will literally fire Damaris before he goes at Drake. Now, if you guys remember the video last week where Damaris got posted on Drake's burner account. Now, Drake was clearly clowning her and also taking a shot at her after she got into an altercation with a TikTok influencer. Drake posted 2 videos of Damaris where Damaris was looking like a hypocrite. In one clip is Damaris criticizing Drake, calling him a culture vulture. Then the next clip, we see Damaris dancing to Drake's album.
Drake is addressing Drake's culture vulture ways and the way that he steals from the fucking culture.
What did he... Now, Maul got in the comments of the post with laughing emojis, which Damaris was not too happy about. Listen, man. I get it. You're over your Maul, but you also gotta remember that you're my colleague. Nah, matter of fact, You're my boss. You employ me. So you laughing at me is you basically co-signing Drake's disrespect to me. Everybody else can laugh at me besides you. Now, I just don't get being a fan of somebody to the point where you can't see where that person is at fault. Especially somebody like Drake who's known for being petty. Now,
but that's the thing, man. Maul never puts fault on Drake, ever. Even during the beef and when he started suing, Maul made an excuse for Drake of why he's suing. So you think if he gonna sit up there and talk about Drake is in the right to sue, he definitely ain't gonna sit up here and try to take this girl's side. What he should have did was just kept it quiet. But to sit up there and go on her page and laugh is kind of like you siding with Drake over the girl you work with and see every day. Like, what has Drake done for Maul to where, you feel like y'all that cool? I ain't seen y'all take no pictures. I don't see y'all hanging out. Like, basically, you just his little go-to to spread his narrative.
Now, on the recent episode of Rory and Maul podcast, while Damaris was visibly upset, Maul offered up an apology to her for laughing at the post. Well, depends on what you call an apology. Here's a conversation.
Oh, Baby D, while we're here, I do want to apologize last week because you were upset at me because I laughed at a post, and I didn't want you to think that I was laughing at you. I was laughing at the post because we had just laughed about the post. So I don't want you to think that it's not love. It's always love from me to you. I love you.
You ever get into it with your girl and try to apologize? This is what this sound like. Is she up there like, nigga, I don't want to hear this shit.
And I support you. I just thought that the post was funny because we said that it was going to end up being a post. Well, Rory said it was going to end up being a post. So I want to apologize publicly.
Do you feel like you did something wrong?
No, I didn't feel like I told him.
So then why are you apologizing?
Because you felt like I did something wrong.
I told you that?
Well, your energy spoke to me.
If you ever get on a black girl's bad side, that's what it's going to sound like. You done fucked up, man. She say, why you apologizing? He like, I didn't feel like I did nothing wrong. That's the wrong thing to say. But because he online and he out in the open, he gonna say, I feel like I didn't do nothing wrong. Wrong thing to say, bro. That was a big mistake. You should have been like, yeah, I shouldn't have posted nothing.
Damn, my energy spoke to you?
Yeah, I'm an energy reader.
This is love language.
Yeah, I'm an energy reader. I read energy well. I read energy. So, they brought it to my attention. Me and Rory spoke about it. And I was like, but I didn't do anything wrong. Like,
okay.
I have that thing in me. I know when I'm doing something. I think any healthy mental person knows when they're doing something wrong.
What?
At no point did I think what I did was wrong. So when me and Rory spoke about it, I was like, yo, but what did I laughed. I got laughed at. Nobody got laughed at in 2024 more than me. Nobody. I was laughed at more.
And then you gonna try to play victim, right? You taking a page out of Drake's playbook. You gonna try to play victim. Oh, I got laughed at more than anybody. It's the fact that you her co-host, bro, and you supposed to have her back. Like, you supposed to go in there and be like, man, this ain't cool. Shaking my head, something. But the laugh emoji and 8 of them? Yeah, she mad. I don't know how long she
more
gonna
than
be on the show.
anybody on the planet Earth last year.
I ain't laugh at you though.
What?
I laughed. Hold on, wait. I laughed at you to your face. I wouldn't
But
go
I
on
couldn't
nobody.
laugh at you to your face because we weren't together when that happened.
But you had already laughed. Pooh, you had already laughed at me to my face about it. We had already had that conversation.
And then when it made a post, when the post was made, which Rory said,
He don't get that putting something out public is like that. Is kind of like you embarrassing her because you supposed to, have her back. And you posting the laugh it's kind of like you just shitting on her. That's what I'm taking as how she feeling. And then to not apologizing or to apologize and say I ain't doing nothing wrong. Like, yes, you did do something wrong. You posted shit for the world to see, like, we supposed to be cool, but you basically saying, like, oh, it's okay, you can make fun of me. Like, you supposed to just kind of keep that shit on low. Like, she say, laugh in my face, but don't post online.
Said it probably was going to end up being a post. I was laughing at that. Like, so it was just all, I thought we were all laughing together.
I have a question.
Okay.
If
She about to dig
if
that
when
grave.
niggas was saying disrespectful shit about you and making fun of you on the internet, if I laughed, if I had hashtag DJ head,
He gonna try to say, I'd have been cool with it. Watch, I guarantee you.
and if I had retweeted that and laughed, would I have a job?
Yeah.
See?
Okay. This has been another episode of
You've laughed at me on the internet before.
No, I have not. Not when it came to all that shit. People calling you a dick rider and all that shit.
That's what I think we was.
Now when people call, she threw that one out there. People call you a dick rider. I ain't say nothing, nigga. Hey, I like her. I ain't bad at that. Yeah, nigga, you ride dick. I ain't say nothing. She didn't do that. And he would have been pissed off if she had got online and posted something about that.
We was on a different page because I didn't think that post was disrespectful. Nobody said nothing disrespectful about you.
It
was
about
kind
what,
of like laughing at the
It ain't about what you thought. It's how she felt. Any black woman to tell you that. Or matter of fact, any woman to tell you that if you in a relationship or a colleague or a friend, it's not about what you thought it was. How did it make her feel? You feel me? And to her, it felt like she felt disrespected. So you can't tell her how to feel. That's game, y'all. If you ever get you a woman, it's not about what you did. It's how she felt. That's what make the big difference. So you just gotta own it up and apologize, bro. But him saying I didn't do nothing wrong, he fucked up.
the wish-washy switch side, and it was like that energy. But it wasn't like, oh, this fucking girl's a fucking, get her out of here, she's a fucking clit rider.
Even after the second post, you still didn't feel that way.
What was the second post?
I got posted again.
Did you?
Yes, I did. Another out of context clip.
Oh yeah, I laughed at that, but I didn't laugh on the post though.
Oh.
Because that wasn't that. It was like, oh, it's just another post. But the first post I laughed at because we had just spoke about that.
Taking his grave.
But it wasn't like, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at the post. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't feel like I did nothing wrong. But
he ain't learned his lesson. Like, you got to draw the line somewhere with being on Drake's jock, bro. Like, you can sit up there and take his side and all this stuff. But when it comes to somebody you work with, you got to choose that person because she's up there coming and showing up to work every day, working with you. Now you done created a weird ass dynamic in your work environment over some dumb shit. So you should just owned up to it and said, my bad, yeah, it was wrong. I shouldn't have I shouldn't have posted nothing on there. But instead you came and come to the consensus of, I gotta take her side. This nigga is gonna take Drake's side no matter what.
because you felt like I did something wrong, I have to apologize and let you know that it wasn't a personal laughing at Damaris thing. It was just laughing at that becoming a post. That's all that was.
And she ain't
Got
accepting that shit.
Do you accept my apology?
Hell no.
Sure.
No.
She don't.
No. We ain't doing sure. We ain't doing sure. Do you, Damaris,
She gave you an answer.
accept
Like
my apology?
I don't
I'm gonna accept your apology when you don't feel like you did nothing wrong. That don't make no sense. So I guarantee you, if a nigga go and smash Maul's girl and that nigga apologize and Ball say, what you apologizing for? He like, well, I'm just apologizing because you mad. I didn't do nothing wrong. You're not gonna accept that nigga apology? All for Aubrey, huh? Hope it was worth it because she probably gonna quit, or it's gonna be a weird ass dynamic. Or she gonna start doing some shit on the back like, all right, nigga, I'm gonna be posting you a dick rider all the time now.
I don't know
That's
what you
what
I
she
don't know
should
what
do.
you want from me.
I'm asking you, do you accept my apology?
I don't know
want
why
nothing.
you're I don't know. We have been in this office how many times since that happened?
One.
And how many hours
That was only one time.
that we were off camera that you did this apology? That's number one. Number two, you're not
I saw
sorry.
you one time since that happened.
You're not sorry because you don't think that you
I didn't
did
say
anything
sorry. I
wrong.
said I apologize. It's a difference. I'm never sorry.
So then what's the definition of I
I'm
apologize?
never sorry.
What are you apologetic for?
I'm apologizing if you took what I did as something that was like, laughing at you. Not that it was weird. Like, laughing isn't weird. I just laughed at a post. Like, that's not. I laugh at everything.
Mind you, this nigga goes to bat for Drake when somebody say something bad about Drake. This nigga will get outraged, like yelling and throwing a whole fit when somebody get on Drake head about some shit and clown Drake. But Drake clown the girl he worked with, he's just like, oh, I'm gonna laugh at it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's a J-Cat move right there, bro. That's a sucker move in my opinion. Like, you go to war for Drake, but with her, you just gonna laugh it off. And she show up for you every day. If I was Rory, I'd be kind of like, damn, if he gonna laugh at her, you know, what you doing with me? Like, if somebody say something about me, you gonna do the same thing? Do you really have my back? I feel like Maul's a weirdo anyway, but they stuck with this nigga this long. It's surprising.
Laughing shit about me. Like, I laugh.
Okay.
But it wasn't, but because you took it personally, and you took it like I was laughing at you, I had to clear that up and let you know, like, no, I wasn't laughing at you.
The fact that he don't get it, and he just keep on trying.
Becoming a post. That's all it was.
Okay.
And we only saw each other once after that happened.
I saw you Wednesday and I saw you Thursday. And today is Monday.
Women ain't never gonna forget. They gonna know the time, the date, the minute something happened. And they gonna hold you to that shit. I've been married for 8 years, man. I know. Like, they gonna remember that shit. They might not remember where their keys is at, but they gonna remember what you said when you said it. At the fact that he's not getting, he just keep on trying to explain why he's right instead of just saying, all right, I fucked up. My bad. But now it's too late because she ain't accepting it. You see her, She probably back there smiling too. You done pissed her off, bro.
So I saw you twice?
This is the third time. You also have my phone number.
Yeah, but I gotta apologize publicly. I can't, you know.
So then the apology's not for me. It's for...
No, it's for you. Okay. But I'm apologizing because it was something that was public. It was a public post that you felt the way about. So I have to apologize publicly to you.
No.
This is a sick Negro.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could have called you behind the scenes like, yo, my bad, but that don't really...
Yeah, he's
it's like, no, nigga, you still laughing on the post, though. So I could have done that, but then I would have had to apologize publicly as well.
No, you wouldn't have.
So I'm just apologizing publicly because I don't want you to feel like I was laughing at you.
But you don't feel like you did nothing sorry.
And if it was something disrespecting you, I would have never laughed at it.
Okay.
But I didn't think that was disrespecting you. I thought it was just a funny post.
It ain't about what you thought.
Okay.
I laughed. Okay?
Got
All
it.
love.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This was the most insane piece of content I've heard so far this year. Your co-host is obviously upset. Not only that, but she's visibly telling you that the post was disrespectful. But yet, not only do you not see it that way, but you're also not apologizing for the disrespect. This is crazy. Even Rory had to come in and tell Maul, hey bro, I know you rock with Drake, but you probably shouldn't have posted anything. If the roles were reversed and Maul was getting clowned by a famous rapper, everybody would be looking at his co-host crazy if they got in the comments laughing. Let's be honest here. If Joe Budden was the one that posted those two videos about the Maris, I don't think Maul would find anything funny about it. Your co-host is basically telling you to pick a side, and you're pretty much telling them, fuck no. I will fire you and myself before I ever disrespect Drake. You might as well not even have apologized to the Maris for it. Which now makes me ponder, is there anything on earth that Drake can do that Maul can criticize him for?
Exactly.
And if you're the Maris, you gotta be looking at Maul like, nah dog, that ain't it. This means that if we get into an altercation, you might not protect me because your loyalty lies with the person you rock with the most. Everybody can see.
Exactly, Chigs. Hey man, Chigs is in his bag right now. I'm saying the same thing, bro. Like, you go back for this nigga Drake 24/7, but the moment something happens to me, you side with that nigga over me. Like I said, if Kendrick would have posted this, you think Maul would have been laughing? Or like you said, if Joe Budden posted this, you think Maul would have been laughing? Nah, Joe, he would have been in there cussing motherfuckers out like, hey, don't do this disrespectful shit. But because it's Drake, it's okay.
Drake trying to diss her from a mile away, but you. Come on, Maul. Nobody's saying you gotta go make the room shake anytime you see Drake or you run into him, but at least acknowledge that the post was disrespectful. And you guys can hear it in the Meredith's tone. She was definitely caught off guard by Maul's response to it. I'm not saying she's going to leave the podcast, but this is definitely an eye-opener for her. Watching your colleague and boss not have...
It's gonna be a weird dynamic, man. How do you go to work with somebody that you know ain't gonna have your back? Especially when it's just y'all in that set and it's just the three of y'all. Like, I wouldn't be able to go there because I'll be pissed off. You still gonna be pissed off at this nigga now. She probably gonna keep it professional because she worked for him. Why would you want to be there? She probably gonna be looking for another job. That's one of them things where when you get done with this job, you go start putting in applications, dog.
If you're back in real time, it's definitely one of those situations that will make you not go as hard at your job. Maul, I rock with you, but this is not it, brother. You gotta have your co-host back no matter what.
Yeah, you gotta have a united front with the people you work with, man. Like, you could have just either not responded at all, or you could have hit up Drake like, hey, bro, that ain't cool. And then you let her know, be like, hey, man, I hit up Drake, even though I know it was some social shit and it wasn't nothing to do with me, but I hit up Drake to let him know that shit wasn't cool. Have her back. We as black men, we gotta protect black women. Drake don't give a shit. I'm not saying Drake ain't black, because I don't want people getting in the comments, but Drake don't give a shit. He'll shit on women 24/7. We know that. And he goes at women before the men in damn near all situations. Black women being marginalized, we gotta stick up for black women. And Maul just showing how much of a sucker he is because he took the side of a nigga that stays trying to shit on women instead of protecting the woman that he deals with every day. That's some sucker shit. Chigs, you better me rocking with Maul, because I don't. But to not stick up for this black woman you work with and then just to say like it's okay is sucker shit. But let me know what y'all think, man. Do you think she's going to stick around, or how you think that dynamic's going to be when they go to work now? Let me know in the comments, what y'all think, man. Like the video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to the channel, bro. We out of here. Peace.